It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This episode of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Washita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. Last month, we lost Richard Belzer, best known for his portrayal of Detective John Munch on Homicide, Life on the Street, and later Law & Order Special Victims Unit. In 1985, he hosted a talk show called Hot Properties for cable's Lifetime. On March 27th that year, during one episode, he brought on Hulk Hogan and Mr. T live for their upcoming tag team match in the first ever WrestleMania. Belzer persistently asked Hogan to put him in a sleeper hold, which Hogan initially resisted doing, but later acquiesced to the request. After comments from Mr. T and the audience, Hogan put Belzer in a front chin lock and applied it, which led to Belzer passing out. As he did so, Belzer slipped from Hogan's grasp and hit his head on the floor. Belzer later awoke to cut to a commercial break and went to the hospital to have 9 stitches in the back of his head where he hit the floor. Following the commercial break, Hogan, keeping kayfabe, apologized for injuring Belzer and cited the dangers of using professional wrestling moves on people who were untrained. 1 week later, Belzer showed the stitches that resulted from the incident. He sued Hogan for $5 million in damages for personal injury. Belzer versus Balea, as the case was called, was eventually settled financially out of court. However, the case continued to be heard for the purposes of additional attorney's compensation requested by Belzer's lawyers, which was denied by the court. Following the case, Belzer used the money to buy a home for him and his wife in Beaulieu-sur-Mer, France, which he named Chez Hogan. Meanwhile, Hogan would go on to thrive in the ongoing WWF wrestling boom. The case would be cited as legal precedent in New York state law relating to attorneys' contingent fees. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.